never had the patience for computer systems.
I heard about your run-in with Tomo. That guy will never learn.
My company's future.
No Imogene, I see. Could she really be onto us already? A good question. But with her abilities and connections, the possibilities are too many to speculate on right now. We need to find her first, and address that issue afterward. Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her. You'll need to speak with Benjamin Bayou. We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. If we're lucky, he may even help us get to Imogene. Bayou owns the Sioka Syndicate. For you to walk in there without discussing it with him first could be seen as a violation of our business relationship. Good, because without it, this adds a complexity that we do not have time for. Head over to the trade tower and be discreet. Let Bayou know that you're there on Ryujin's behalf. He may ask for credits, or even a favor. Just give him what he wants.
Well, that certainly settles the question of who really controls things.
It shouldn't be for anything unfamiliar. Bayou is a businessman. Any favor he may request wouldn't be far off from the assignments you've already completed here. The sooner, the better. We don't want to give a clever mind like hers any more room than we have to. Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she's truly the mole, she'll have a lot to answer to. If she resists or tries to run, we have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of her. Matters like these are handled within the corporation. The information we're dealing with is too sensitive for law enforcement, and their security leaves much to be desired. It wouldn't be long before the information was either leaked to the press or sold to yet another competitor.
Hasty is not the issue, I think. It is a question of severity, and killing her seems too much.
The risk of Imogene continuing to operate as a traitor is too high. If we don't dispose of her now, she could cause a great deal of harm to this company. She knows the consequences of betraying Ryujin, which makes her dangerous. If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough search for any evidence she may have in her possession. I trust you won't let your past relationship cloud your judgment.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away from me.
You can be reliable with your partner. It's time to see yourself through a new eyes.
Stay out of trouble.
People joke and say those Maroons are
I do admire what Bayou has built for himself here.
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want? No. I can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly. As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves, I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me. And what mutual benefit would that be? Around here, I already have all the weight I need. But more importantly, what's good for me is good for Ryujin. Calm down. Maybe we can work this out. You don't know what you're talking about. Enough. Your attempt to persuade me is no longer amusing. If you want to visit the Syndicate with my blessing, you're doing me this favor. Excellent. One of the Syndicate leaders, Kumio, has a slate with some information on it that's better off in my hands. Agree to bring it to me, and you've got yourself a deal. Isn't that why we're here? To make each other's lives easier? Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning. The Syndicate should let you search any common areas. But if Kumiho catches you snooping around her own quarters for that slate, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
What'll it be? You lost, kiddo? Sure. I just don't get too many quality customers here. Most folks head over to Newell's or the Emporium if they've got the creds. I'd say less than half my customers are legit. The others are just kids up to no good. Rude. You lost, kiddo? Oh, so you're the one getting special treatment. Don't look like much to me. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. Third floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season. I'm more of an honorary member. I let them take up residence in the back, keep things looking legit. They keep this business afloat, so finances don't keep me up at night. That's what I like to hear. For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have to. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better.
Hello, excellent to see you. I can do that.
No
Sorry.
funny
I'm
business.
still kind of new, and I only understood about half of that.
I know, but you really need to acclimate yourself soon, or else people are going to think you're nuts.
Hope the crab's still hot by the time I get there.
You try anything, you're dead.
Back off.
I'm watching you.
No funny business.
Hallucinations have trouble understanding what I was saying.
All out. You realize you shouldn't do Aurora at a time like this, right?
Who cares? Who's gonna stop me?
You'll stop yourself if you're not careful. I knew a guy whose sense of time was so messed up on Aurora, he literally tripped while being chased by security. Fell right over the railing.
No dipping into the supply while on the job. So you got the damn stuff or not?
I'll get you some when we're done here.
I'm sick of these shitty orders.
What does Sioka mean, anyway? I always forget to ask.
Probably some sort of...
I gotta ask for a bigger cut next time.
Back off. Does this operation even have a boss?
I'm sick of these shitty orders.
You ever catch sight of the boss?
No, you?
Never. I'm beginning to...
You try anything, you're dead.
Does this operation even have a boss? I'm watching you.
I'm watching you.
I saw you worked over that old man who got too close to our turf. What does Sioka mean anyway? I always forget to ask. Probably some sort of old earth.
Huh, he, didn't really have anything.
Back off.
You try anything, you're dead.
Sure, shaking down sharpness is all good, but I'm just waiting for them to try and resist. Hope the club's still hot by the time I get there later.
I gotta ask for a bigger cut next time.
He didn't really have anything. Just a couple credits, is all.
Really?
No funny business.
Why don't you put your weapon away, friend? Talk about this.
Put yours away first. I knew you were holding out on me.
Look, you'll kill us both.
I'm watching you.
What the hell were you thinking?
What are you talking about?
Didn't anyone ever tell you the Syndicate doesn't target kids? How hard is it to understand that you don't sell to them, you don't steal from them, and you don't get rough with them for stumbling into our territory?
Did it ever occur to you that someone could be sending them in deliberately to spy? You know there are those who wish to bring us down through subterfuge, so just how do you propose we deal with that?
Oh, you don't think we can handle it? Do you really want to bring that kind of heat to our organization?
Fine. What if we just bring it up the chain and let someone else figure it out then?
Ugh, why are you like this?
The club's still hot by the time I get there later. better get out while we still can.
What's with the hide and seek?
I'm telling you, I've done everyone for themselves. You didn't hear that? Really?
Hold it right there, Op. I need you to back down and give me a chance to explain. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. You stay in this business long enough, you get enough favors and connections that can help you see anything coming. Nix owed me a favor and gave me the heads up. Yes and no, but mostly no. Just hear me out, okay? I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally. Of course. But first you have to understand, she used me to play an unwitting part in this, so I'm the one that takes the fall. That's why I said it'd be impossible for me to intentionally pull this off. Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions? Because she knows I'm the most believable target. I'm the only one at Ryujin with the skills to even come close to being able to pull off a job like this. Power, of course. Corporations maintain their success by any means necessary, but there are some measures Masako is reluctant to take. You may have noticed that none of your assignments directly involve murder. Masako reserves those actions only when it's absolutely necessary. Ularu sees this as a sign of weakness that needs to be dealt with. It's the only scenario that makes sense. Besides, what's my motive? My career is solid at Ryujin. Infinity can't possibly beat my current benefits. Believe me, after having to play double agent, I've learned all of this firsthand. That's exactly what I've been doing here. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent. I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
Gonna open you up. Mike's gone south.
Back out! This ain't working.
Had a feeling there'd be trouble.
I hope this means you finished your business. Need something?
I'm glad to see you. I will watch your back.
If we saved at least 10% of the down payment,
Anyone residing in or visiting United.
You don't need to hear
Sophistication and space. The perfect marriage. Here at Stroud Eklund, you know the power of our world unlike any other in the settlement.
Sounds like a bad idea to me.
We need to move some merch. This is the place. Yeah? Buying, selling, or moving. Yeah? Well, then let me spell it out for you. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a reasonable price. So, instead of wasting my time making me explain how the business world works, let's get a move on. Now that's what I'm talking about. We both want to make some money, so what'll it be? Then here I thought you were just wasting my time. Well, first of all, the outpost in Neon is hardly anything to be worried about. They have, what, like 4 men covering the entire city? Come on! And even if one of them got, I don't know, suddenly ambitious and put the heat on us, well, there are 2 ways to solve that problem. One way is to leave an unattended cred stick on the counter. The other is to give Sayoka a call. Either way, it's business for us as usual. You done here? Time to move on.
In the space.
Starship models is expertly crafted by the Each of our baristas undergoes the
You didn't hear this from me, but those of you that did listen.
Ah, Ryujin's latest returns. I trust you've got what I wanted? I'll always say the best thing about working with Ryujin is you never fail to come through. Things aren't always flawless, but the end result is always beneficial. It's been a pleasure. And tell Dalton I'll expect he'll send me any updates on this little situation of his, should it have any effect on my business.
At least that portion of this ugly mess is over.
Get lost. I have a job.
now is the time. Your safety is almost guaranteed.
Another day,
Great. Everything you could possibly want.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out? I had a feeling you'd say that. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
Ryujin certainly spared no expense on the exec floor.
Don't cause any trouble.
You're back. And Imogene? So you did find her, and yet failed to bring her in. I'm looking forward to this explanation.
If our word is not enough, that may convince you.
If I'm not mistaken, you appear to be on her side. Not that I blame you, But if Imogen really wants to prove her innocence, she better be prepared to face a strict interrogation. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office. Masako's been focusing on how to deal with Infinity Ltd. And their knowledge of Project Dominion. I believe her plans rely heavily on you. Just take the elevator down to Research and Development. You'll find Dr. Kara's office to your left as you enter the floor. Vina's the head of our Research and Development team. She's the creator of Project Dominion, and often considered the protege of Ray DeCaris, Ryujin's founder. Not that I enjoy it, but I wouldn't trust anyone but myself with these reports as it is.
Watch your fingers. Lots of dangerous machines around.
Please stand back. This unit
Are you sure you're okay?
on control.
You left pretty fast.
Ryujin has certainly taken time to craft an appearance for itself.
I've got my eye on you.
Neuroamps are fascinating, are they not? I am still surprised they have not been completely outlawed.
I couldn't ask for a better boss than DeMarcus. He must be the smartest man in Neon. Can't talk.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
I need that Rothicite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
I'm just concerned
Good.
the entire
You're here.
station was wiped out by...
It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd. In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Vina Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users. Well, we can't, but the shielding aspect was never officially a part of Project Dominion. It was an afterthought of how to safeguard our own people from being manipulated, so it was being researched separately as a mod. The research itself was in early stages, too early for board approval, so only myself, DeMarcus, and Masako know about it. You got that right.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
Of course. Installing experimental technology into your very head. What could go wrong?
We expect our employees to do whatever it takes to ensure Ryujin's success. Consider this an opportunity, not a risk. Besides, you're in good hands with Vina. You're a Ryujin employee, and we need a job done. We've trusted you this far, so I feel it's safe to continue the trend. Good. That's all I wanted to hear.
And all I need is the last piece of the puzzle. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothicite.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the rothicite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Carinay station. My thoughts exactly.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again. Unfortunately, yes, so be prepared. Extensive tests and research were done on the planet, so the chances that this is environmental are slim. And setting up a station like this is second nature for Consolidated Mining, with plenty of redundancies in place to handle mechanical failures.
The mining station is CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinay 3A in the Carinay system. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside. Good luck.
We can't lose that shipment. Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship. Last night was